I remember the time when I ain't had shit. It was a time I was down bad on my ass, bitch. Now you see me stunned with this cash, bitch. Getting money. When I was younger, I ain't have it. This a true story, true story.
Stop! I almost got killed by a weird guy at an empty... What?
It was wintertime,
right,
and Christmas was approaching.
Okay.
I was 25 years old, and I was going to meet up with some of my friends who lived on the other side of the city.
Okay.
It was a 4-hour drive from my place, so I decided to take my own car instead of a local cab. It was my first time going alone on such a long drive.
Since it's your first time. And the trip is long as hell. And the chances of you not having Adidas nothing, you should have brought somebody with you just in case. Just in case.
And I felt nervous.
Wow.
But excited.
Wow.
At midday, I packed my bags, threw them in the trunk, and went off to meet my friends.
4 hours?
It was a cold day, but the roads were clear. I didn't see much traffic as it was the holidays, and people would rather spend time with their families and friends indoors and stay off the roads. Now, I'm not the type of person to go straight to my friend's house. I like to take my time. I'm a social media freak.
Hell, what the no. Nah, you're saying some cluck shit right now, bro. Like, what's good? Like, you already have a funny feeling. You already nervous. You know what I mean? Like, something ain't right to you about going to this, yeah. In between your house and to your destination, that's a big ass gap of something clucked. Wait, yeah, something clucked to go down. You just risking it right now, to be honest with you. So if something happens to you, there it is.
Enjoy posting pictures pretty much all the time. So I found the journey an excellent excuse to post some extra pictures. The road I was taking had beautiful scenery,
right,
and the place where my friends lived was even more magical.
Wow.
I stopped a lot during my ride to take pictures. I was having a great time by myself. Well, that was until the weather suddenly changed. It was around 6 p.m., and I was still driving. I still had a long way ahead of me. And that's when it started to snow. Not just a dusting of snow, it was thick and heavy. After 15 minutes or so, the roads were already covered with a few feet of snow. I felt anxious, since it was getting dark and I wasn't even halfway through the drive. My car slowed down, and I had to force it to run on the empty roads. The heavy snow didn't stop. I decided that I would stop at the closest gas station I could find.
Jesus.
But unfortunately, I couldn't find one for a while.
Wow.
An hour later, I finally saw some lights shining from the distance. It was a gas station.
That sus ass gas station. Are you dead ass? You know, you probably could have avoided most of this snow if you was haul ass in the moment you left your house. But nah, you wanted to take your time. You wanted to be on Instagram. Now I really hope you get clucked up. Because I'm not going to feel nothing if you do. Like, I bet you, if you was to haul ass the moment you left your house and going straight to the destination, you probably would have stopped like once for gas. I don't know how good, your junk is, but you could have beat most of this snow. But nah, you want to play games and shit.
Pressed the accelerator, rushed to the station, parked my car, and went inside quickly.
Hurry up.
Just as I entered, a strong snowstorm started. The gas station had a little shop tucked away with some chairs to sit on. The guy at the counter was an ordinary fellow. He didn't really talk much. He only asked me where I was going in such harsh weather. After that, I bought some chips and drinks and sat down in the furthest chair from him. It was night now. I sat, munched on my food, and scrolled through an Instagram. Then, suddenly, the shop's door opened. I looked up and a very weird-looking man entered.
Well, I've been here long enough. Let's go ahead and just get yeet. I'm not taking no chances between my house and the destination. A lot of things can go wrong, and it most likely will go wrong. So I'm not gonna take no chances.
He had long, greasy hair, was wearing a long coat, and had a very grim expression.
Wow.
I saw him buy some cigarettes, and he sat down a few chairs away from me. He didn't look at me at all. At first, I ignored him, but then he started smoking. Since the shop was small and the smoke filled the air quickly, the shopkeeper told him to stop, but he didn't listen. He couldn't ask him to leave because of the storm, so he...
Shit! I'm grabbing him. Yeet! And locking everything. Well, shit. Well, damn. I'm throwing. If I was the guy, like the employee at the gas station, I would have yeeted both of them out. Cause from my point of view, I'm putting myself in the employee's shoes. From my point of view, you got a weird motherfucker that just came in, greasy ass, stinky ass hair, right? He already on some sus shit, right? But then you got the other person, right, that's just on his phone. I'm like, they could be in cahoots, so I'm not really having that. Both of y'all about to yeet out this motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. I don't care where y'all go. Get the hell away from here. Preferably 6 miles up. But yeah, I'm not taking no chances. And it's a snowstorm? Nah. That's all the more reason to yeet you out. Yeet both of y'all out the shits.
Say anything else. I, on the other hand, hated cigarettes. The weird guy was looking down, breathing very heavily as he smoked. It was as if he was breathing in my ears. So when he took out his 5th cigarette, I lost my temper and angrily told him to stop.
Or get out.
He looked at me for a couple of minutes. His big eyes were red with anger. But then he smiled and stopped smoking.
What the fuck?
His smile was unnerving. I sat down again and distracted myself on my phone.
Get out!
Shortly afterwards, my friend called me, asking why I hadn't reached their place yet. And I told him the whole story, and he said the storm would soon be over, and I shouldn't worry. When I hung up, I noticed the weird guy staring at my phone with deep interest.
Oh my God.
I was afraid that he was thinking of stealing it. But to my relief, after some time, he got up to leave. At the door, he stopped, looked back, and screamed loudly before running away, scaring the crap out of me and the shopkeeper. He didn't return after that. At 10:30 p.m., the storm ended, and I immediately left after thanking the shopkeeper. I went into my car, started it, and drove off. For some time, I drove in silence, but then I heard a noise.
No, you didn't.
It sounded like heavy breathing. My heart rate shot up and my hands got all sweaty as the breathing sounded so familiar and so close. I looked through my rearview mirror and screamed. The weird guy from the shop was sitting in my back seat.
Oh, man. People like this are the reasons why this world is so clucked up. It's not, but I'm just saying. It is. It's a part of it. You didn't lock your fucking door? Because I didn't see no signs of, like, forced entry from him. It looked like he just, well, it seemed like he just nonchalantly just opened the door to your car and just got in. I'm not gonna stress myself out, not in this video.
Smiling at me. I pressed the brakes very hard, got out of the car and started running. I felt him running after me too, yelling at the top of his lungs. The road was empty, and I felt hopeless as I knew he was faster than me. I only looked back once to see him running like an unnatural being and holding a knife in his hand. I increased my pace, still wondering how on earth he got inside my car. I might have forgotten to lock the door when I first left to go to the gas station. But now, it was too late for regret. My life was at risk because some psychopath was after me. Then I saw some headlights at a distance. I started waving my hands like a maniac, screaming for them to stop. They did, and it turned out to be my friend. Wow. He had come to pick me up as he was worried since I was pretty late and thought something went wrong. I looked back, and I saw that guy was gone. I got inside my friend's car and told him everything. He called the cops, and they arrived shortly after. We all went to my car first and noticed some marks made by a knife in the back seat. The cops couldn't find the guy anywhere. After some investigation, they let us leave. I drove my car, and my friend drove his car back to his place. The cops never found the guy, and to this day, I still wonder what would have happened if my friend didn't turn up that night.
You know exactly what would have happened. I'm not even going to say it. You all know exactly what would have happened. Don't even say it in the comments. He had so many chances. So many chances. So many chances of not only hauling ass, but getting out the way. He had a chance of yeeting, but he didn't yeet. He had a chance of staying home, but didn't stay home. He had a chance of just going straight to the destination, but didn't. Bitch, what? That was so sus. I was like, bitch, what? I swear, I'm not gay. I was just, you know what I mean? Like, I was raised by females, right? So I have female tendencies. I think that's how you say it. I don't know, you know. I'm surprised I'm not gay. I'm not, but I'm just saying. But I'm pissed. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I am. I'm pissed. So I really don't know what else to say. Cause I feel like if I keep talking, I'm gonna stress myself out because of this motherfucker. You clucking dumb ass. Yo, heck no, a cluck ass. Yo, cluck ass. Yo, cluck ass. Cluck ass. Cluck ass. Cluck ass. Keep cool. Keep it classy. And I love you. Stay happy, my family.